This is Prep Game of the Week, sponsored by Missoula Bone and Joint, MontanaMotorMall.com, Fast Trip Conoco, and Les Schwab Tire.
Welcome to Prep Game of the Week. Bob Hermes here to give you the action, and it should be a great one here at Missoula County Stadium. We're excited to bring it to you, a big opener. Joining me as always, Tim Roscoe, legendary coach from Frenchtown, where he had 32 seasons there, 28 conference championships, 4 state championships. And Tim, the Spartans started fast last week with a big win against the Billings Skyview, 42-7 with that, and the Eagles dropped a tight one to a really good Billings West team. But tonight, a big game in that city championships on the line. Playoff implications are on the line. We're looking at 2 quarterbacks that are, kind of different from each other. Rylan Ort for the Spartans is really a good athlete, good quarterback, experienced starter from last year, whereas Andrew Gardnier for the Eagles is a first-year starter. Threw 3 interceptions last week. He's going to have to play really well tonight and play within himself to give his team a chance, and I think the Eagles are going to have to run the ball, control the ball to have a chance tonight.
And exactly, Bob. Sentinel, I think, is going to be a very explosive offensive team, and Big Sky just needs to play well defensively, hopefully cause some turnovers, slow them down, take advantage of opportunities defensively, and control the ball offensively on the ground.
We've got 2 really good coaches here tonight, too. Dane Oliver for the Spartans, played for the Grizzlies, wide receiver back in the day, and he likes to be explosive, likes to do a lot of trickery, whereas Matt Johnson got his mentorship under legendary coach at Big Sky, Gary Eckergren. Matt loves to run the ball and kind of tough it out, and he's had the upper hand in some respects with that, but it'll be fun to watch tonight play out in that regard.
And as always, Bob, it comes down to controlling the line of scrimmage, and I think offensively, for them to be able to move the ball, they're going to need to be able to do that. Certainly Sentinel's got the burden on them too offensively. Big Sky's got a pretty solid defensive team, and they're going to need to slow them down, particularly on the rush, and I'm thinking this is going to be a great matchup.
It should be a really interesting game in that the Spartans have maybe a few more weapons on both sides of the ball, but the Eagles have tradition, and it's a beautiful night for football. We'll be back in just a minute with our opening kickoff. Big Sky Eagles will be kicking off to the Spartans. Our kicker tonight for the Eagles, Jim Selstad, doing the kicking chores. Back to return for the Spartans, Donovan South and Bo King. Bo King is real quick and shifty, so watch for Bo. They both had good returns. Donovan and Bo had good returns last week against Skyview. This is taken at about the 5-yard line. Oh, and there he accelerates in the 30. He's got open field. He might go for a touchdown.
Well, it looks like he's gone.
Yeah, there's a 95-yard touchdown. 95-yard touchdown. Jace DeWalt, we believe, on the return.
Boy, what a great job of setting up the blocking on that, and he took care of the rest.
We had Jace. Bo King was listed as a return, but 95-yard kickoff return for the Spartans to open quickly. So the Spartans, with 11 seconds gone in the frame in the first quarter, score quickly on a 95-yard kickoff return. Tim, that's exactly how you draw it up, huh?
Boy, it is. They executed that well. Sometimes that can be a curse.
Boy, Jace DeWalt, give him credit, hit the seam and turned it on. That might have surprised the Eagles a little bit. As we mentioned, Bo King and Donovan South were listed as return men, and
both of them really do have the capability of doing that. Certainly Donovan as well. He's got great speed, and boy, he great vision on the field, and it's going to be fun to watch him play as well.
And the PAT by Mr. Peppinger is tacked on for the Spartans.
Oh, one of the things, Coach, that I worried about opening the game with a kickoff return for a score is, you know, a little bit of a letdown. And certainly you welcome that, but you need to make sure that you don't let it influence overlooking anything as you move down the road of the game.
Checking the PAT and what the conversation is. There might have been a penalty there, and they may redo the kick here. So it looks like the Spartans are going to get another try for the extra point. Peppinger to do the PA kicking. Snap well handled, and it is good. So the Spartans up now 7-0 with only 11 seconds gone in the first quarter. We'll take a break and be back right after this. Spencer Peppinger to kick off here for the Spartans again. 11:49 remaining in the first quarter. That was a 95-yard touchdown on the opening kickoff.
Boy.
A thing of beauty for Jace, for the Sentinel Spartans, Jace DeWalt.
And a great team effort on execution of special teams.
Jace DeWalt showing his speed down the field. Nice kickoff here by Peppinger, and that'll be a touchback. Take it to the 20-yard line.
Boy, he got his foot into that one, Bob.
Well, we'll set the offense. We didn't get even a chance to set defense offense on the last one, but the Eagles will take the ball here. Andrew Gardnier, the quarterback for the Eagles. We mentioned his first year starting. In the backfield, Coulter Giannicaro, younger brother of Levi, who's now with the Grizzlies. Everett Fred's a slot receiver. Wyatt Shin, you can see the front line there. Cole Volshin walks at guard. Selstead, the other guard. Unger and Hrin at the other tackle. Quick toss. And it's contained pretty well. He gets about 3 yards out of it. Good run. And then the Ben Maul at wide receiver. And Wyatt Shin also out at wide out for the Eagles. On defense, for the Spartans, we've got Daniel Defort, Sam Severson anchoring the inside for the Spartans, Allen and Field at defensive ends, Bo King, a real good athlete, Jace DeWalt, who you saw run the touchdown back at cornerbacks. Here's a quick toss over in the cornerback area. He breaks the tackle, gets about 4 out of it. At linebackers for the Spartans, you've got DeWaters, Elias, backed up by Brandon Schmidt, Nathan Holzer, and Caden Heydrich at inside backer. Also Brandon Hill at safety, and Blaze Merriweather. Blaze, one of the talented defensive backs for the Spartans. Second team All-State last year, 76 solo tackles for the Spartans at safety last year.
3rd and 3 now for the Eagles.
Inside handoff. That's one of the Eagles' favorite old plays, and the Spartans kind of stuff it. I'm not sure if he got it first, Coach.
Boy, they control the line of scrimmage on that one.
It's going to be short, so they're going to have to think about punting here, but yeah, it's going to be well short, actually, about a good yard.
Boy, Sentinel's got a couple of horses inside, and they took care of that. Fourth and 1 now.
They're lining up to go for it. Are you surprised by this, Tim?
I'm surprised, but
bad snap, and the Spartans are all over that. Boy, oh boy, a big break for the Spartan team, because they're going to have first down inside the 20 now. Not sure what the Eagles were thinking, if it was a quick kick kind of an idea. I think that might have been it, Tim.
Yeah,
what are you thinking?
That's what I'm thinking. And the snap was just high and couldn't handle it.
Maybe we're looking at a short punt formation there where they wanted to fool the Spartans, get a quick kick in, and get a good field position. But bad snap, and now the Spartans are set up in great field position. Now here's your offense for the Spartans. Ryland Ort, we mentioned in the open, a really good quarterback for the Spartans, a senior. He started all last year for the Spartans. Inside keeper by him, and he's going to run free. Good tackle, good comeback really by the Eagles to catch him. In on the tackle was Dayton Evans to catch up to him and save a touchdown.
Boy, nice open field tackle by Dayton.
Here's the offensive front. Spencer up front, Brandon at center, a 340-pounder. And Severson, Gibson at the guards. Rollins and Conwell at tackle. Inside handoff under those big linemen. Gets a few out of it. DeWalt and Field at tight end. DeWalt at wide receiver. Brendan Hill. Collier at wide receiver. DeWaters at running back. He's backed up by Collier.
Second goal now on the 4-yard line for the Spartans.
Another inside play, but it's going to be short as they wrestle their way toward the goal line.
Nice move in there by
Soren Severud is backing up to Waters. Numbers real hard to read here. I think it's Severud at tailback. Ryland Ort's gonna run this wide, but a good fill by the Eagles.
Boy, great pursuit by Big Sky. Closed it down on about the 2-yard line.
I think it was Jim Selstead on that. Great tackle. It's 4th down now. Spartans going for a touchdown here, not a field goal. They've got a great field goal kicker, but they're going for a touchdown. Oh, and they may not have got it, Coach. Oh, now they signal it late, but they give the Spartans a touchdown. Oh, it was a close call, but the Spartans get it done, and it was Ryland Ort on the touchdown at quarterback, a 1-yard run.
You know, the Big Sky Eagles showing some defensive strength in that short series, Coach, and that's what they're going to need to do through the rest of this game for sure.
Spencer here to kick the PAT, and we mentioned a really good kicker like his brother, and he gets a kick through. And the Spartans up 14-0. Tim, before we go to break, it's interesting the Spartans didn't really think about whether to kick the field goal there or not. They were going right for the touchdown.
Yep. Well, you know, you're down inside on the 2-yard line, and I just think that reflects some confidence in your offense, and I think the kids need that as well. And if you can't move it 2 yards, you know, the field position that the Eagles would have been in would have been difficult as well. So I like that call.
All right, good point there, and we'll go to break with that. 14-0 now. Spartans starting to take a big lead here early in the first quarter. We'll be back right after this. Back to Missoula County Stadium. Bob Hermas with Tim Roscoe. Spotter this evening, Chuck Schmautz, helping out on a real bright, beautiful evening here in Missoula, Montana. Spartans ahead 14-0 in a big inner-city game. Spencer Peppinger, a big kicker for the Spartans, gets a kick to the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Coulter Giannicaro and Dayton Evans not being able to return it so far.
Boy, Coach, Peppinger sure gets some hang time on that and into the end zone. Nice foot.
We mentioned his brother, also a good kicker. He was kicking for Montana State and now has moved back to the University of Montana, where he is going to sit out a year because of the inter-conference transfer, and then he'll be playing for the Grizzlies this year, and next year he'll be eligible to play.
Big Sky starts 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line.
Inside handoff, Spartans all over that. That's Dinford Severson up front for the Spartans, we mentioned.
Boy, Big Sky has their hands full, Coach, with those two big tackles of Sentinels inside.
Yeah, Sam Severson's 235. Deford's 250. Field out at the end is 220, and Allen at 190. So.
Boy, and they can move.
High snap, swing pass. Good catch and run here.
Nice job.
That was well done by the Eagles. First down.
Little swing pass out on the perimeter.
That was Coulter Giannicaro starting to look and run like his brother a bit. Nice job by Coulter.
Moving the ball up to the 33-yard line and better field position. 1st and 10, Big Sky.
Scott Palmer, our white hat tonight, working for the officials. Ball's ready to play and clock is running with 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Ben Mall goes wide left for the Eagles. Inside handoff left side. We know the Eagles want to run the ball and try to control the clock, Tim, and you can see it there. But again, the Spartans pretty tough up front.
Boy, they're right now controlling the line of scrimmage defensively.
Nathan Halzer is inside backer for the Spartans. Caden Hedrick outside. We mentioned DeWaters and Schmidt at the other backer.
Big Sky comes out wide slot left. Split right. 2nd and 10.
Looking deep. He's taking a shot. He's open. Wide open, and he's got it.
And yeah, I think he's going to be he's in the end zone.
That is going to be a 67-yard touchdown. 67-yard touchdown to Fred Everett. 67-yard touchdown for the Eagles. That gets them going.
I think that surprised Sentinel.
Wow, that was a big break and a great catch. Well executed all the way around.
Yeah, he was in the open.
Everett Fred, nice job by Everett Fred on the TD. The PA is going to be no good here.
Snap was high, and
Everett Fred on the, what a beautiful play.
Yeah, it was.
So the Eagles strike back, make it interesting, 6-14, and we will be back with exciting action in 1 minute. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first. Eagles to kick here. Spartans Jace DeWalt wants to cut it again for a TD, breaks it to the sideline. Wow, a lot of speed, gets to the 40-yard line. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 40. Pounded out of bounds by Jim Salstad.
Boy, nice field position for Sentinel. And very good special teams play again.
Well, one thing about Matt Johnson's team, and you saw it on that big play, they're going to play all the way to the final gun.
Boy, that was so evident last year as well. Maybe the most that I've ever seen. And hey, they're going to battle you right to the final.
Quick swing pass. This is out to Jack Collier, and Jack gets about 5 out of it. We'll set the defense here for you for the Eagles. Max Andrus up front at nose, Amaya at the D guard, Christian Unger and Brandon Donahue at defensive ends, Evans and Gardinier at corners, Holland, Swanson, Fred at linebackers. They're going to throw out on the corner.
Boy, nice throw on the run.
And then we've got Ben Mall and Shin at the safeties for the Eagles tonight. And then for
Spartans convert, first down, pick up about another 10. Be 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line going.
Parker Stevens on the reception for the Spartans on the last play. Rylan Ord will keep it and pick up nice yardage, close to a first down by Rylan. He's so quick.
Boy, and I'll tell you what, he's tough to bring down.
You really have to respect his running all the time because he's going to keep it and run like that. Good job by him.
Second and about a half a foot.
Elias DeWaters is in now for the Spartans at tailback. 5 minutes left in the quarter. Ryland's looking deep here, now decides to come out of that.
Nice stiff arm.
Breaks tackles and gets a first down. Really, Ryland was able to do that on his own, again, showing his athletic ability there.
What a great effort.
Staying in the pistol formation here with the Waters right behind him.
Nice open field tackle by Holland, number 27.
Elias running upfield, and he may have a seam here for a touchdown, and he does. So that is a 26-yard TD.
Boy, coach and Sentinel with so many weapons.
26-yard TD with 4:35 left. Spartans scoring a lot tonight in the first quarter. Spencer in for the PAT. He was perfect last week in his PATs against the Eagles or against Billings, Skyview. So 21-6. Tim, your thought as we head to break?
Holy cow, Big Sky needs to find a way to slow down the Sentinel offense right now. And I think they just need to come out, settle down, try to get something established on the ground, and use obviously the passing ability that they have, and get the ball down the field, and especially when Sentinel isn't expecting it.
All right, well, we'll actually leave it here as the Spartans take the field and get ready to kick off. Another beautiful night, a big crowd on hand, by the way. Nearly full stands on the east side of the field, and some overflow seating on the west side. So it's nice to see such a big crowd here tonight.
Just a perfect temperature, slight breeze coming across the field.
Jim Sanders, our main cam, getting a nice shot of the stands there. Nick Good down on the sideline. Thanks, guys, for helping out.
At this huge Missoula inner-city rivalry.
Again, Coulter, Giannicaro, and Dayton Evans back to return, but they have not been able to return because all the kicks by Spencer have been in the end zone. That's quite a weapon. Every one of them are in the end zone. They can't get them back. The Eagles, as we mentioned, hit a buzzsaw last week with Billings West. Billings West, one of the best teams in the state, and gave them a good second half.
Big Sky comes out, wide slot to the left, wing right.
Janet Carroll gets wrapped up quickly. Brock Field on the tackle for the Spartans. He's a senior. Good job by him.
Loss of about a yard. 2nd and 11 now for Big Sky.
Brock's a D end for the Spartans. Good fill by him.
Ball spotted on the right hash mark.
Brock's listed at 220 pounds. He looks real good at D end. Oh, blitz by the Spartans, and it did work. Almost a huge sack off the immediate charge, and then he brings him down.
Be another.
Looks like we got a flag, though.
Loss for the Eagles.
In the area of a hold here, we'll see. Yep, that is what it is. Going to be a hold call. They're going to decline that, though. Take the play, of course, with the loss.
So bring up 3rd down and about 17. Ball on the 13-yard line. So, Coach, the Eagles desperately needing to get some field position.
Well, passing situation here for sure. Everybody's wide. They're going deep. Here it is. Incomplete. They'll have to punt likely now.
Good coverage by Sentinel.
A defensive front we've mentioned a couple times for Sentinel. Looking real tough. Severson, DeFord, Allen, and Field. We've mentioned them a few times. Next week, the Eagles have CMR here in Missoula. That is our prep game of the week.
Big Sky punting out of their own end zone.
Spartans have a return on its short punt. This is DeWaters, I believe, at about the 48-yard line. Elias, we mentioned his speed, and he's very shifty as well.
Nice stop by number 43, Doug Swanson, for the Eagles.
Elias is a senior for the Spartans.
Sentinel takes over almost at midfield on Big Sky 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Trips to the right, split left.
Fake a little shotgun here, draw, and you're going to throw to the corner, complete, 1st down.
And Ort throws so well on the run.
Jack Collier on the reception.
Definitely enough to move the chains.
It's one thing I love about Dane's offense, Tim. He just mixes it up. You're never quite sure where the ball's going to be. You get used to one thing and he slips in another play.
Yeah, I love how Sentinel gets the ball out on the perimeter quickly on little hitch pass, little swing pass, and let them use their athletic skill to get the ball upfield.
You've got to prepare for a lot of different looks in that offense.
I think we had a motion penalty on Sentinel there. (21-6), Spartans lead. 2 minutes and 51 seconds. We want to thank our sponsors for making this telecast possible. Les Schwab Tires, Missoula Bone and Joint, Fast Trip Conoco, Missoula Motor Mall. 1st and 15 now on the 41.
This is Elias on the corner. Breaking tackles. He might have a 1st down. That was 15 yards, and they might have got it.
Boy, some great lateral movement by DeWaters.
Yeah, and stop and go and up and down, up and down.
And he can stop and accelerate so quickly.
They're going to mark him short. He must have stepped out of bounds there because he gained more, but it must have been after he stepped out.
2nd and 3 now for Sentinel. Trips to the left side. Motion back across.
Elias again cuts it back, cuts again. 1st down. Whoa, he's still going down to the 8-yard line.
Boy, you did, on that run, Coach, you saw how well he picks his feet up and just accelerates.
Hard to catch, no doubt.
First and 10 now for Sentinel on the 12-yard line. Wide slot to the left, split right.
Might want to change. Looks like they're changing the play here. See how the Eagles are lined up. DeWaters moves to the other side of the formation. Handoff to him. Breaks a tackle. Oh, smells the goal line, and he's close. Gonna mark him just short, it looks like.
Nice job of spinning out of a tackle on about the 5.
1st and goal now. He is so efficient. He is so efficient.
First and goal for Sentinel.
Elias again, and it looks like he's in for a touchdown. They're not signaling touchdown, though. His knee must have touched down prior to the end zone.
A little bit short.
Second down now and a half a yard or less. Spartans close their splits a bit here. Short yardage. Rylan Ort, but a great tackle and penetration by the Eagles. Brandon Donahue, he's a junior. Good play by Brandon.
Brandon, number 55.
Excellent play by him.
Boy, he got some penetration and hit him low and wrapped him up.
Instead of 3rd and a half a yard, now it's 3rd and almost 4, so big play there. Spartans might take a timeout here and visit about this. Well, Tim, let's leave it here and watch Coach Oliver visit with his team. What is he thinking, do you think? You've been in these situations a couple of times.
Well, I'm thinking Big Sky's going to bring as much pressure as they can right inside and up front, get the ball out on the perimeter and get it to one of your speedsters and let them do what they do best.
Well, it's 3rd down, so he's going to maybe have 2 shots here. But again, he's visiting with the crew. And what do you think he's talking about there?
Let's get the ball in the end zone.
So do you think he's more apt to run or probably throw it here?
You know, I'm thinking that I'm expecting a little swing pass out here to the left side.
Now, if you're Chuck Schmautz, you're throwing the ball, but if you're you, you're going to run a screen pass, right?
No, we'd be running option left.
Okay. Well, we'll see what Dane does. Yeah, this will be fun. So 3rd and about 4. Eagles want to stop this, and of course the Spartans want a touchdown. We'll see what happens.
Sentinels trips to the left.
Option. Ball's down.
Speed option into the short side. That's a surprise.
That was your call, Coach, but it's out of bounds. So the Spartans may settle for a field goal here. It looks like they're bringing their field goal unit out.
I was thinking of coming into the wide side here.
Yeah, I think it surprised a couple people going, as you mentioned, into the short boundary there. Spencer on for the PAT, or actually field goal. This will be a 23-yard attempt. She's certainly capable of, because we've seen his kickoffs.
Man alive, those Peppinger boys, they have got the kicking gene.
Yeah, and that one's good, a 23-yard field goal with
so efficient.
56 seconds left, and we will step aside and be back in 1 minute. Back to action, Missoula County Stadium. Spencer to kick off. And we've got Janet Caro and Evans to return, 24-6. Spartans are up.
56 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Yeah, it seems like the first quarter has been a long quarter. This is a shorter kick, and the Eagles will have a chance to return this. Oh, and a big hit by the Spartans at the 20-yard line, 18-yard line, call it.
Boy, some great coverage by Sentinel's kickoff team. So Big Sky will take over. 1st and 10 on the 15-yard line.
That was Dayton Evans on the return for the Eagles.
Still trying to get some field position.
Tackled by Caden Hendrick.
Eagles come out, wide slot to the right, single back.
Nice run up the middle that time by Jana Carroll. Picks up 8 yards.
Nice job of blocking up front by Big Sky.
That was Stelstad up front, Jim, and Lovshin up front, Cole at the center position.
2nd and 1, short one.
trap over the left side, and it's a first down.
Coach Eck would love that. That was one of his mainstays. That and the dive up, veer option coming off tackle.
Did he call that 23 trap, Coach? Was that what that was?
Yeah. Yeah, Eck is smiling right now.
He was my history teacher, I can say that. So I used to feed him plays during class, and he'd tell me how much he didn't like my plays.
What a guy. One of the great ones of all time. Impacted a lot of young men.
They still have his name on Matt Johnson's office, Coach Eck's office, they call it. That's pretty cool. Well, that's the end of the quarter. We're 24-6. Spartans are up and doing a good job tonight. Eagles are hanging in. We'll be back with second quarter action in 1 minute. Back to action. Eagles ready to go here. Second quarter. First down.
I formation.
Looks like we're going to have a procedure penalty as they kind of hurried the start of the second quarter there and didn't give themselves enough time to be set. Well, to recap the scoring, Jace DeWalt scored in the first 11 seconds of the game on a 95-yard touchdown. Then they came back, the Spartans did again on a 1-yard touchdown by Rylan Ort. Then the Eagles came back with 6:10 to go on a 67-yard touchdown to Everett Fred. Spartans responded with Elias DeWaters on a 26-yard touchdown, and then Spencer kicked a 23-yard field goal to end the quarter. Long pass, incomplete. They wanted a flag, but they're saying no. That was Quentin Allen on the intended reception.
And nice coverage by Sentinel. Some interesting play-action pass. I like that call on first down.
Bo King on the defense there. Quentin wants to be an official, it looks like, when he's done playing, because he was helping the officials on that call.
Big Sky, 2nd and 15 from the 25. Trips to the left.
Quick toss out here and a little swing pass, and he gets some blocking. Close call there.
Looks like a pickup of about 3 yards.
Wyatt Shin on the reception there from Andrew Gardnier. Andrew threw a nice ball there. Preston Jones, Gino Leonard on the tackle.
Nice job by Sentinel getting to the football on that.
It's nice to call Gino's number out there, a name. Ooh, looking deep here, and he's got a receiver. Just overthrows him, though. It's interesting, the Eagles want some deep throws here tonight early. It's about their third attempt to go deep.
4th down and 15 now for the Big Sky Eagles on their own 25-yard line.
It's like they're going to punt it again. Tyler Allen looks to be doing the punting duties here. Nice snap. Spartans came after that one, but again, the snap was perfect, and that helped out. DeWaters on the return. We've got a flag down, though. This is probably coming back. Good return by him, but again, it may have been a block in the back here, I think.
He's just so dangerous in the open field.
The officials threw that flag right away, so they saw something. That's in the area where you'd probably get a block in the back.
The referee, Scott Palmer, one of our great athletes out of Frenchtown, and a great guy and official.
Yep, it is block in the back, so this is going to be a big penalty because it'll be enforced from where that flag started, which is all the way back at the 37. So Elias will probably be visiting with the gentleman that made the block in the back. So that'll push it back to the 27-yard line. (24-6). Spartans in control right now. Eagles would love to get a turnover here and get something going
Spartans come out, trips to the left. Short split right.
They blitz on the corner, and Ryland rolls out of it. And he gets a release for a completion. I believe that's to Waters.
Boy, nice job by Ryland, reversing the field, coming back out and throwing on the run again. So accurate.
Super job by Ryland, and really he could have been sacked, but his athleticism got him out of there. Good job by him.
Brings up a 2nd and 2 now for Sentinel. Ball spotted on the 35-yard line.
Yeah, he made an excellent play there. That could have been a big loss, and now they've got 8 yards out of it.
Yeah, he did a great job of averting that sack and turning a loss, possible loss, into a nice gain. Twins both sides now. Single back.
Ryland keeps, and Ryland's running. First down. Good job by him again.
Yes. Great fake up inside by both of them, the running back and him. And
you know, the Spartans have had 2 great quarterbacks in the last 2 series. I mean, Mitch Roberts before Ryland. Now you've got Ryland running it. Dane's had some nice quarterbacks the last few years.
1st and 10 now on the 48-yard line.
Ryland's looking deep, checks underneath.
Boy, wide open.
Wide open in a first down.
Ryland does a nice job of locating his receivers and gets it to the open man. And
Donovan South on that catch. Good
nice
catch
job,
by
Donovan. We can't hardly see the numbers up here. Nice job, Donovan.
Came off underneath and made a catch.
Yeah, those uniforms are tough to see.
Looking deep again, off to the inside, this time incomplete. Good coverage by the Eagles.
I should say the numbers on them are tough to see.
Yeah, the gray just doesn't reflect the gold much, especially in the sunlight.
It'll bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Spartans. Ball spotted on the 39-yard line.
Gonna hand it off inside. Good run this time.
Boy, great effort.
That's Soren Severud on the carry. So a little change of pace here.
Yeah, he's only a sophomore as well.
Elias, kind of a stop and go shifty runner, where Severud just a burst of speed runner. And he did a nice job. 3rd and 1 now.
Sentinel, wide slot to the right, split left.
Bad snap.
High snap. Good heads up.
Yeah, Severud kept the ball from being turned over and lost a few yards, but kept the ball.
Yeah, good heads up by him.
Severud on that. Good job by him.
Sentinel now trips to the left.
4th down, though. Big play here. They're going to go, which kind of in no man's land here. Can't get a field goal. Punt won't work. Oh, there's the Waters breaking tackles. Looked like a face mask, but no flag went down.
Boy.
I think he got a real close to a first down. We'll see how they mark it. Really close. Like the white hat's going to make an announcement here, Mr. Palmer. Fair, there was a face mask. Okay. Yeah, you could see Elias's head pop back, which made you think it was a face mask. So there's a first down.
Tough break on Big Sky.
Elias is such an impressive running back. Does a good job.
Boy, in the open field, he is a handful.
Yeah, the Eagles are going to take a timeout. But, you know, Coach, we'll stay and visit here. But Elias, he's fun to watch, but he's just relentless.
He is very determined. And, you know, his feet are always moving. And he moves laterally so well.
And I remember when he was a freshman watching him, he was impressive then, but he's stronger now because he's older, and I'm sure he's been working out and lifting and such, but gosh, he's just so impressive.
And he's got some great backup behind him too. I mean, there's a couple of those sophomores, South and Seabrud, both of them I've watched them quite a bit last year as well, and boy, they're a couple of dandies.
And he's only listed at 175. I mean, if he put on, a bit more weight, I mean, he's got to be a college prospect, I'm sure.
Sentinel now with twins to both sides. First and 10.
Ryland on a little hitch pattern here, screen pass actually. And the Eagles do a super job of figuring that out. Good job on their part. I believe that was Max Andrus on a good diagnosis there and made the tackle. Good job by Max.
Pickup of 8, second and about maybe 7.
Those inside screens are tough too, but he did a good job. Jace DeWalt on the catch there. Ryland Ort's going to keep it here, but again, the Eagles are there.
Nice defensive play by Big Sky.
Yep. Brandon Donahue again. He's had 2 big plays tonight.
Boy, he is quick. He's tough to handle.
He is a junior for the Eagles. Both of his plays were nearly identical to that last one where he's come upfield and made a loss for his defense, so good job by him.
3rd and 6 now for Sentinel.
Ort, and he's going to be sacked on a blitz. Another big play for the Eagles. That was Doug Swanson. Whoa, Dougie Swanson, I believe he came in unabated, just a junior.
Boy, the Eagles came with the pressure on that one.
So 4th and long now.
Big loss.
That's going to force them into a field goal here. Spencer, this will be a 35-yard, 34-yard attempt. And again, his leg is qualified for the length here.
Oh, and I think he put it through.
What a weapon to have on your team when you can kick a 34 with room to spare. That could have been a 44, really.
A lot of room to spare. Holy cow.
Yeah, he's going to have college opportunities too, and he's just a junior. Well, with 6:11 here in the second, we'll step aside and be back in 1 minute. There's a good shot of Spencer Peppinger ready to kick off. He's had a big night tonight, kicking 2 field goals and tons of PATs and kickoffs. And what a weapon he is. Very impressive kicker.
So consistent.
Very impressive.
Well, it's nice when you've got that part of your kicking game that you feel you've got a lot of confidence in.
And remember, only one of his kickoffs have been returned tonight because all the others have been into the end zone. And in high school, you cannot return those when they're touchbacks in the end zone.
Well, I'm thinking that his older brother has been some inspiration to him. The sun just setting now in the horizon. Here it goes.
And it to the goal line, but they're going to let him bring it out. And
Big Sky's wedging it up inside, and they just about broke it.
Good return. That was Gianna Caro. Good job by Coulter to bring it up almost to the 40-yard line.
Nice special teams play by Big Sky.
Well, we mentioned the Eagles, you can guarantee they'll fight to the final bell. We'll see what 6-27 the Spartans A lot of weapons, as we mentioned in the open. And they're showing him tonight. Field goals, passing, running. And this defensive front, by the way, of the Spartans, very impressive too.
Big Sky in a double tight.
Ooh, they break a tackle here. Jenna Carroll's running free.
And he is taken out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. Nice job, Big Sky, offensively.
It's a 30-yard run. Coach Matt Johnson, when I visited with him this week, he said that Colton's starting to look more and more like his brother when he's running the ball, and you can see it there. He really did look a lot like Levi on that run.
I like that double tight look with a flanker out there to block.
Inside run, and not much that time. Spartans everywhere on the tackle. Brock Field helping out on the tackle, along with Daniel Diefert.
Brings up a 2nd and 8 now for the Big Sky Eagles. Ball spotted on the 26.5-yard line. The Eagles on the move offensively.
5 minutes and 25 seconds here in the second quarter. Left side, he picks up a couple. Spencer helping out on the tackle that time. Brandon Spencer. Sam Severson on the tackle.
3rd down and about 5 for Big Sky. Ball spotted on the left hash mark. 23-yard line. Big play offensively for the Eagles.
The officials are visiting here. We have an equipment issue, we're not sure, but looks like they got it squared away. 3rd down. Got a keeper here. Little wildcat is what it is, and Coulter on the keeper, 1st down.
Nice job, Big Sky. Bringing the ball off tackle to the left, and nice job of running.
Sure, the Spartans not really surprised at the wildcat look, but it worked out for the Eagles on a 1st down over the left side.
So another 1st down for Big Sky. Sentinel looks like it's going to take a timeout. With 4:34 to go here, Sentinel leading 27, Big Sky 6.
Now we will step aside and be back right after this. We're back to action after the timeout by the Spartans. Under center here, handoff is quick to Jenna Carroll. Spartans all over that. Good tackle.
Little wind back, trap play up inside, and nice job by Sentinel.
Blaze Merriweather on the tackle for the Spartans, along with Brock Field. 2nd and 10 now, 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Little less scoring here in the second quarter than in the first. That was a score fest. Quick drop. Gardnier's going to have to scramble. Oh, low throw, incomplete. So 3rd down. Spartans defense kind of answering here.
Ooh, Big Sky had, he had number 25, Everett Fred, wide open in the flat there.
Shotgun formation now. He was under center earlier. Gonna stretch the field and look to throw. Oh, he's open. Looked like he got a touchdown out of that.
Nice,
it was.
Nice job.
That's a 14-yard touchdown to Matt Mail. Or Ben Mail, excuse me. Ben Mail, good job. 14-yard TD.
He just got into the end zone and curled back inside and posted up, and voila.
3:45 left in the second, 14 yards. This is Jim Salstead on the PAT, but it's no good. Eagles have not been successful on their PATs tonight, so 12-27. And we will take a break and be back after these messages. Jim Selstead to kick for the Eagles now. Jace DeWalt back to return for the Spartans.
And number 21, I believe, Donovan South.
Okay, this is going to Donovan, but it's in the end zone. So they will stop play and take it to the 20.
Doggone, I wanted to see that boy bring it out.
Donovan wanted to run it out too, I think.
I'm sure his dad Darby did too.
Well, we mentioned last week he had a nice return against Skyview, so
yeah,
I was hoping to build on that.
Well, my guess is that Coach Oliver and the special teams coach is looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, last week he had a 30-yard return against Skyview, so that's pretty good. Spartans staying with all the starters. DeWaters.
Oh, he follows blocks so well.
And look at
moves,
that.
And his lateral movement.
Yep. Oh, boy, is he fun to watch.
Nice job by Big Sky, though, getting to him. That's a
Max
tall order.
Andrews caught up with him. You know, I hate to date myself, Tim, but there was a guy in the pros back in the day named Gale Sayers.
Oh, I remember him, yes.
And he reminds me a little bit of him.
I've got a football signed by Gale Sayers.
And I'm sure
number 40.
I'm sure Elias doesn't know him, but Elias should YouTube him because he's pretty good.
Yeah, I think he could fit into any of our backfields.
And a nice play that time. Yeah, he was an amazing player, and for Elias to be used in the same sentence is quite a compliment.
And one of the great gentlemen in professional football.
True, very true. So Elias, if you're hearing that, that's a compliment to you, young man. So. All right, Ryland's going to be harassed and have to scramble, and he's going to just throw this away wisely. .233, 27-12. Eagles have battled back a bit, but the Spartans have the ball and would love to get another score here before half.
So the Spartans come out, trips to the right side, split left.
Beautiful evening for football. We mentioned the huge crowd here tonight. Long pass, intercepted.
And a pick.
Great play by the Eagles that time. It's Ben Maul. Good catch by Ben.
Boy, and I'll tell you what, nice return by him.
Yeah, he's a junior. Playing safety, kind of hanging out. Good catch. That'll get him excited. Now with 2:24, the Eagles thinking about some points before half. Oh, wait a sec. We've got a flag down. We'll see what this is. See if it was before the turnover. It's in the backfield where the ball was thrown from. Let's check our white hat here. Dead ball. So first down for the Eagles. Dead ball foul after the interception. I think it was on Brandon Hill. I'm not sure who it was on, but either way, it helps the Eagles.
Not just a great turnover, but some tremendous field position now for Big Sky. They're twins to the right, split left. Quarterback up under center.
Looking deep down the left side on a post.
Out of bounds, I think.
Fly pattern, but it's incomplete. You know, he was going there the whole play. It was all the way to that receiver. He kind of looked away to fool the safety, but he wanted that receiver from the beginning. Throw into Ben Mail on that one. So Ben would have had an interception and a touchdown had he caught that one in a row. Giannicaro on a wildcat here. A host of Spartans there to bring him down, led by Blaze Merriweather.
Big Sky coming out of a double tight formation.
Blaze is a real good athlete. We mentioned his ability to run and tackle. Had the good fortune to coach him at quarterback back in the day, and he's capable of a lot of different positions on a football field.
3rd and 7 for Big Sky. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Spartans on a blitz here. Oh, and he reads that. Good read that time by Andrew.
What a great decision.
Yeah, Andrew saw the blitz and he knew the backer was gone, so he went inside and got a 1st and goal.
Boy, he didn't wait either. He saw it and took it.
Yeah, give Andrew a credit there for seeing the linebacker leave and got a 1st and goal.
So the Eagles threatening now from the 5-yard line, 1st and goal.
1:45, lots of time. They have, I believe, 1 timeout left.
Twins right, split left, single back, quarterback up under center, little trap play. Picked up 1, maybe 2.
They're not too worried about the clock, I wouldn't think here. They've got time to run the plays with 2nd down. They bring the quarterback over to visit with offensive coordinator Dan Nile. Dan's been doing this a long time with Matt Johnson, so pretty experienced. They get the play in, clock's running with 1:18 now.
Twins left, quarterback under center, single back. Same play.
Giannicaro, touchdown.
He's in.
Giannicaro on a 3-yard touchdown with 1:07.
So turnovers, coach.
Yes, you're right.
Coach and coach.
Yes, sir. The interception led to the touchdown by Mall on the interception. Giannicaro on the TD.
And Big Sky sees that opportunity.
Wow, the Eagles fighting back. They're going to go for 2 here because their PATs have been unsuccessful tonight. They'd love to get 2 here. They throw, and it's...
Holy cow, he caught that.
Yeah, somehow caught. I'm not sure how.
Man, it was back to the inside, and it was between the arms of the defender.
I believe it was Jet Rebish.
It was number 7, Ben.
Yeah, Ben Mall. He's catching everything tonight.
Kid's got some hands.
2-point conversion by Ben Mall. He's catching it all tonight, and that helps them a bunch.
Boy, just great vision on the ball.
They bring it to within a touchdown, 20-27, and momentum is switched with 1:07. Ben Mall's the player of the game right now. He has really had an effect. We're going to call that interception our play of the game so far, first interstate play of the game, because that interception turned the tide and gave a touchdown to the Eagles.
Well, he made the big play on both ends of that series. The interception for the turnover and the touchdown.
Absolutely. Good job by him, and a great shot there by Jim Sanders of Ben. So here's our kickoff now. The Spartans would love to see if they can stem this momentum thing that's swung into the Eagles' favor. Jace DeWalt back to return here along with Donovan South. Oh, in the end zone, it'll go to the 20.
Knocked down. And I think they were a little bit, well, based on how Peppinger's been kicking the ball, they were back, and he got a little bit short up in front of him, and no return.
Well, again, all the weapons the Spartans have, they have enough time here to get into field goal position, if not score a TD. So they've got the weapons to march right down the field here.
Quick strike. Twins both sides for Sentinel. 1st and 10 on the 20.
High snap. Ryland's going to have to scramble. Eagles rally to make a tackle. That was Doug Swanson on the tackle. 2nd down now.
Nice job by him.
Clock's running.
Anytime you can hold Ryland to 2 yards. Second and about 8 yards.
3-man rush here. Eagles are dropping 8 out of bounds. He's short of a first down. That was Jace DeWalt on the reception.
I'm thinking the Spartans are probably going to need to take it deep.
Well, again, Ryland, we were watching him in warm-up. He's got a nice deep ball throw, so he's capable.
Boy, and he throws so well on the run. 3rd and 1.
He's going to scramble here. Eagles rally again and stop him with a loss. So it'll be 4th and 3. Boy, the Eagles are inspired right now. They're playing probably their best of the night. Christian Unger on the tackle. Spartans look to be punting here with 26 seconds. It's like the timeout, though. That may be in question. We'll keep it here and visit.
Might be a great opportunity to bring a punt block by the Big Sky Eagles, particularly with 26 seconds ago.
Well, we'll see. The Spartans are lining up in punt formation. Anything is on the table, though. Certainly a fake punt is an opportunity.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Eagles might, like you said, Tim, be thinking about a punt block. We'll have to keep that in mind. Brock Field.
Spartans
in our punter.
In a spread punt formation.
Ooh, the Eagles almost blocked it. They did not, but a pretty close call. And it's well fielded downfield by the Spartans. I believe number 11 on the tackle for the Spartans, Brandon Schmidt.
Great hustle getting downfield.
Excellent tackle by Brandon. So 18 seconds, likely run the clock here, you'd think. And take it into halftime with the momentum.
Well, what an interesting first half.
Yeah, and they've got to give them credit for hanging in. They do run off tackle. Ball's loose, and the Spartans have it. And no dead ball sign here.
Holy cow.
Wow. Just about the time you think they're going to run it out, there's a touchdown by the Spartans. That is Blaze Merriweather on the touchdown.
Boy, he just scooped that and was gone.
30-yard touchdown by Blaze Merriweather.
Boy, good heads up on his part.
Wow, that was a game changer perhaps. It's early, but wow.
He's had several outstanding plays this first half.
Well, the reason it's such a big play is the time that it's occurring in the game. I mean, with basically 10 seconds to go in the half, he turns the tide.
Peppinger converts the kick.
So that first interstate play of the game, we're going to have 2 of them tonight, guys, because Blaze Merriweather just got one.
So the Spartans go up 34-20 over the Eagles with 10 seconds to go here in the first half. What a beautiful night.
So, Jim, if that's okay with you, we'll have 2 of those this evening. One by the Eagles and one by the Spartans. That sounds fair. And Blaze, congratulations. What a play.
Yeah, that was way defensive heads up. Eyes on the ball.
That was a shocker. And I think the crowd is stunned by that.
And then exploded after he scooped.
You know what? It looked like he conceivably could have been down, but again, no whistle at all. So the ball was out, but nobody blew a whistle. So Blaze was right in picking it up and running. And that's how you're taught if you're well taught, and obviously he was.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So congratulations to him.
Don't think, just go.
Exactly. Just keep playing.
Yep. Big play for Sentinel. And that got the Mo back.
Good job.
especially going into the locker room in 10 seconds. Peppinger to kick off now.
The beauty of high school football. Anything can happen at any point in the game, and you just saw it here tonight at Missoula County Stadium. It's been a really exciting game.
Yeah, I agree, and like we've talked about before, the Big Sky Eagles, even when they get down a couple of scores, boy, don't underestimate them. And I think Sentinel's resurgence, especially the last couple of minutes, has been impressive.
Well, the Eagles are going to take a knee and get to the locker room and talk about it. But Tim, as they go there, what are your thoughts on the first half?
I think very enjoyable first half to watch. Second game of the season. Both teams have done some things really well. Only 2 turnovers. Not a lot of penalties. I think it's been, for a second game of the season, has been well executed.
All right. Well, it's been fun, and we plan to have some more here in the second half. Bob Hermes with Tim Roscoe, Chuck Schmautz on helping us with stats and keeping an eye out for our spotting. We'll be back with second half action in just a bit.
Welcome back to Prep Game of the Week, sponsored by Missoula Bone & Joint, MontanaMotorMall.com, Fast Trip Conoco, and Les Schwab Tire.
Back at Missoula County Stadium with a few minutes here before the start of our third quarter. Bob Hermes is joined by Superintendent of Schools Mark Thane. And Mark, always an exciting time to get school back underway. I know the kids are excited to be back, and teachers I'm sure as well, and you as a superintendent. But this year, extremely busy because of all the building you've got going on with all the bond issue material you've got passed. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Sure. Obviously, we're out here at Missoula County High School Stadium, and that was one of our first bond projects to be completed. Beautiful facility that we have for use by all our high school student athletes. This summer, we have 10 facilities under construction, so it made for a little bit of a different opening for the school year, but the staff and students and the parents have been really resilient, very tolerant, and we're excited to see the end product, but we know that there's a bit of disequilibrium until we get there, but it's really phenomenal. And again, we are so appreciative of the support the Missoula community has shown in terms of passing the bond issue and giving us the opportunity to rehab and expand our facilities.
Now, I know Russell and Washington and Sentinel, and you want to just kind of tick down a few of the schools that are underway?
Sure. Starting with the high schools, Hellgate High School is under construction and will complete around December of 2018. Willard Alternative High School is under construction. We should have the new facility around the 1st of November. We are currently under construction at Sentinel. They're in the initial phases, so they have about another 18 months. And the architects and staff are involved in the design for Big Sky presently, and that will be initiated a little bit late winter to early spring. Seeley Swan High School is completed. It was one of our first projects to be completed. And then our Ag Center right across South Avenue from us is under construction with a new processing facility. In the middle schools, we have Washington under construction. Again, that'll stretch through the end of next summer. We have Meadow Hill Middle School just initiating construction, and Porter is in design development. Then on the elementary schools, we have the new Jeanette Rankin School that will replace Cold Springs, and it will open in the first part of November. It'll be finished in October. Russell School, as you referenced, just opened this week. We're under construction at both Lewis and Clark and Hawthorne. So busy summer, busy school year, but really excited about the outcomes that we're looking forward to occupying.
Good deal. Well, as we watch Spencer kick off here, it must be fun for you as a superintendent to come watch both of these schools and all the support from the community here tonight. Yeah,
you know, this is a great game. You can't ask for much better. It's perfect weather. It's a beautiful night in Missoula, and we got two teams that are playing some pretty good football, and we've seen a couple momentum swings, and it's one of those games where I think you're not going to see too many people leaving early. They'll be in their seats for this one.
Yeah, well, congratulations on everything you've done. done and all you're doing, and want to wish you the best throughout the year.
Thanks, Bob. And again, we appreciate the support you and KPAX have shown to the district historically and again this year, and we really appreciate that. It's nice to have the opportunity to get our message out and certainly to showcase our student athletes. So thanks for all you do.
Oh, you betcha. We're glad to do it. Well, thank you, Mark Thane, for coming up, and look forward to all the you guys got going on the rest of the season.
Thank you.
You bet. And off we go now with the Eagles under center, second down and about 8. See what Matt Johnson's got dialed in, and we've got a keeper here by Gardenier, and he's running free and down the sideline. Good job that time. That's actually Giannicaro. Coulter on a little wildcat opportunity, first down. Eagles used that quite a bit in the late in the first quarter and worked out well for them. They're staying with it here. Coulter at quarterback, and they give it off, and the Spartans on a pretty much a blitz that time. That's Brock Field on the tackle. He's had a nice night at DN too. So it's great to hear from Mark Thane, and it's got to be exciting for the superintendent to have those bonds passed by the voters and all the building going on.
You know, I hear a lot of great comments about his leadership, and I'm one of the taxpayers that's thankful for him being here.
Little swing pass now. Oh, and a good broken tackle. And it'll be 3rd and 10 though. Spartans snuff it out. I believe that was Brandon Schmidt on the tackle.
Nice stop up on the perimeter. 3rd and 10 now for Big Sky. Ball spotted on the 37-yard line. Clock's running with a little bit over 10 minutes here in the third quarter, early in the second half. Short trips, bunch, right.
Oh, and the Spartans on there. Andrew tried to throw it deep, and good coverage by the Spartans. So 4th down. Looks like they may go for it because, again, field position might allow them to do that here rather than punt it. Too far for a field goal.
Twins to both sides.
Straight drop, going down that left side again. They've done that a few times. He's open. Oh, and he's got it.
Holy cow.
Touchdown.
Another
Touchdown.
big play.
37 yards. That was, again, Ben Mall. 37-yard TD.
They're going to call him Big Play Ben.
You know, they really don't surprise it. It's about the 3rd time they went to him. 10:04 in the 3rd quarter. That's one of their weapons, and they're staying with it. 34-26.
Big Sky short a player.
Jim Selstad to do the PAT. The player finally gets in on the effort here. High snap. Somehow they get it down, and somehow it's good.
Great job by the holder and the kicker.
27-34. Wow. Nobody's leaving. Nobody's leaving yet. In the first half, Giannicaro had 72 yards running, by the way. Rylan Ort had 47 rushing. Rylan was 8 for 11 throwing with 1 interception, which Ben Mall had. He threw for 76 yards. Wow, what a play.
So Big Sky takes blood here first in the second half at 10:04 left in the third quarter.
Coulter Giannicaro was the leading rusher for the Eagles with 66 yards. Andrew had 17 yards on 2 attempts. Andrew was 5 of 5 completions on 10 throws for 97 yards, 2 touchdowns throwing the ball. What a good game this has turned into and been. Spartans had him on the ropes early, and then the Eagles fought back. Spartans had 24 points in the first quarter. The Eagles had 6. And now it's 34-27. Nice return here.
Donovan South.
Donovan South to the 32-yard line.
Brings it out. Nice return.
Zane Holland on the tackle for the Eagles.
He's becoming a real threat in the open field. Sentinel comes out now, trips to the left.
Eagles show blitz and then back out of it. Ryland's going to roll left. Little hitch pattern for about 6.
Boy, he throws well on the run.
Jace DeWalt on the catch. Jace transferred from Hellgate over to Sentinel, and I'm sure Coach Dane is glad that he did.
So a pickup of about 6, 2nd and 4. Ball on the 37-yard line. Trips right for Sentinel.
Ryland's going to roll right this time.
Oh, he had him wide open.
Yeah, kind of a middle deep pattern that time is complete. That's Preston Jones on the catch.
Nice job on Preston going down low to scoop it. Big yardage gainer. 1st and 10 now for Sentinel. Ball right on the 40-yard line.
4-man front for the Eagles. DeWaters breaking tackles.
Boy.
Nifty running. Still running. 15 yards and a first down.
He obviously sees the field so well.
Keep those sticks moving. 9 minutes and 20 seconds here in the third.
1st and 10 for Sentinel on the 25.
Waters again. Nice play. Nice fill that time by the Eagles.
Boy, great effort by the Waters on that one.
Zane Holland on the tackle. Zane's a senior backer for the Eagles.
Pick up about 3.
He's playing the middle backer tonight. Trips now to left side.
Split right.
Ryland gonna run it here. Gets a block on the corner and close to a first down to Waters, or actually DeWalt on the block on the corner.
Nice job.
Third and short here. About 1 yard to go for a first. No huddle. They love the no huddle offense here all night long for the Spartans. Whoa, another high snap. That's going to be tough.
Boy, nice concentration by Ryland. Not
excellent fill. They're going to call a horse collar, though, on that. That's going to be a tough break for the Eagles as they had a loss, but they're going to call horse collar there, and that'll be a first down for the Spartans.
Turns that loss into a gain.
Yep, that's the call. First down.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
Should be enough to convert for first down.
Yeah.
Ball's going to be spotted on the 15-yard line. Boy, big break for Sentinel.
You know, the high snap almost was a sure loss, but again, with the catching that collar, officials are going to make an easy call out of that.
Sentinel comes out twins of both sides.
Pass across the middle, and it's caught to the 2-yard line. I think that's Jace on the catch. It is. Jace has really turned into a nice receiver for Sentinel. and for himself. Give him credit. He's got good concentration. That's not an easy catch coming across the middle.
It isn't.
Ort on the carry,
Boy,
keeper,
nice
touchdown.
Nice ball handling.
7-17.
So Sentinel strikes first blood here in the second half. Second, actually, with 7:17 to go. Answers the call.
40-27. It's been a real score fest. And like you said, Tim, we're just halfway through the third quarter. Oh, the PAT nearly blocked, and Ryland scrambles out of there, and he gets a 2-point conversion.
Boy, great presence.
Wow.
That was a heady decision.
Wow, that was a great play by him.
There's a flag on the field. I'm thinking it was after the whistle. It may have been an unsportsmanlike.
You know, and that's in an area where you'll think holding too, though, because it's so late in the play.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 8. That's the second unsportsmanlike.
Uh-oh. Second unsportsmanlike on Blaze Merriweather, so he's going to be gone for the game. Not sure what he did, but they're calling him up for unsportsmanlike. They're explaining it to coach, which means he'll have to leave the game, and I think it might mean he's going to miss next week's game.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Huh. Didn't see what happened. Didn't see it at all, so I don't know what the call was. Dane's not real happy about it, but Blaze is chatting, and Dane's telling him just to relax because there's not a lot you can do once the call's been made.
I did not see it.
No, I didn't either.
And I've even got my glasses on.
Well, like I said, the officials were real clear with the call and what the ramification of it was, that he's got to be done for the night. And I do think he might have to be done for the next week's game, but we will see. It's 42-27 with 7:17 in the third. Short kick this time. David Lincoln on the return.
Nice job by David.
Draven Lincoln on the return for the Eagles.
He was
brought down by Peppinger, the kicker.
He was close to breaking that. Looks like he's got a cast on his right arm, hand.
Draven's a junior.
He showed some speed there.
Inside run, get a couple out of that. Again, that's Giannicaro in the Wildcat. Staying with that look.
You know, it's so interesting. He's got a trot just like Levi.
Yep.
I mean, he really does. He gets the speed that Levi had and the size. They're going to have another dandy.
Well, we mentioned in the first, coach had said he's looking more like his brother every week. And there's a run off tackle. That's Jet Rebish. He is a quick runner. Jet also a wrestler for the Eagles.
Nice cut, taking it upfield. Love those wrestlers.
Yeah, low center of gravity, good balance.
Yeah, they stay down and they get after you.
And they're tough. And Jet is, by the way. He's going to throw out of this. Giannicaro on her completion. Didn't know he was a thrower as well as a runner, but he is, and it does work out.
I'm wondering if...
And guess who? Ben Mayle.
Boy, he has had himself a great game so far.
And you can see him smiling a little bit through that face mask. He knows he's had a nice night catching the ball. He really has, by the way. Interceptions and big catches for touchdowns. Wildcat gets about 5 out of it.
Boy, Big Sky offensively controlling the line of scrimmage right now.
Keep in mind, Coulter's just a junior or sophomore, so that's pretty impressive.
Yes, it is. Second and 5 for the Eagles. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Wildcat again. Handoff to Rebish.
Nice defense by Sentinel on that play. Clock's running with a little bit over 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Daniel D. Ford on the tackle there.
3rd and 5.
Another Wildcat off tackle. Gets about 4 maybe, 3 or 4.
Boy, the Eagles just pounding it right now in the red zone. Brings up a 4th and 2.
Well, big call here for the Eagles is they'd love a touchdown, and of course the Spartans love to deny it. Love to deny the first down. And we're going to have, looks like a timeout by Sentinel. We will keep it here and visit. Coach, what are you thinking?
I think that timeout may have saved Big Sky delay a game.
You don't think they were ready to get it the snap in time?
They were close.
So, okay, you're the Eagles, and you're not going to kick a field goal here because of the score. They've been running the ball out of the Wildcat. He did throw one, but likely run here, Coach, right? On the wide side?
I'm thinking Wildcat left.
Interesting. Spartans are the ones that took the timeout, so they must have saw something they wanted to talk about as far as defense on this. So it's a big play with the score 42-27. Plenty of time, 4:21 in the third. We're under center now, and this is Andrew at quarterback. He's going to throw. Oh, and the Spartans are all over that. Good play. And guess who?
Wow.
Good job. Brock Field. His name's been called all night long.
That call surprised me.
Yeah, me too a little bit with Brock at 6'2", plays long and lean, and boy, he brought up and knocked it down. Good play by Brock.
Yeah, great effort defensively by Sentinel.
So the Spartans can breathe a little easier here. See if we want to run the ball now and use this clock. Throw it. That is Jack Collier on the reception to the short side, out of bounds.
Ryland has such a quick release and accurate.
You almost use it almost like a running play there.
Oh, I know it. Darts. Of course, he's got a great receiving crew. Twins to both sides for Sentinel.
DeWaters in the pistol behind him here.
2nd and 6.
DeWaters. Almost a loose ball, but he kept it.
I'm thinking that was Revich that came up. Yes,
Yeah,
it was.
Jed on the tackle.
Boy, he put him down.
Looks like we may have an injury here. That is Quentin Allen. Looks like he's going to try to walk it off.
3rd and 2 for the Sentinel Spartans. Ball right on the 20-yard line. Big play.
Clock's running with under 4 minutes now. Ryland, first down and running. So athletic.
Boy, and you know what else, Bob? Great job of handling the ball. Yeah, I mean, big so well, and he just explodes up. He's a real threat running as well.
Yeah, he's a smart quarterback.
1st and 10 for Sentinel. Ball on the 36. Twins right.
To Waters, not much there. Good play by the Eagles.
Yes, it was.
Doug Swanson. Doug's had a nice night tonight.
Yep. Sentinel comes out, trips to the right. 2nd and 10.
The swing pass. DeWaters skips a few plays and he's running. 40-yard gain. Good job.
Boy, nice run. Such a threat in the open field.
He can really turn it on when he hits that upper gear. Two minutes and 30 seconds. Waters again, off tackle, picks up about 6. Soren Severud on the carry. Correction there, good job by him. Excellent job, actually.
2nd and about 4.
Inside run.
Nice second effort.
Severud again, I believe. First down by Soren.
Sentinel's on the move.
Inside the 20 now.
Under 2 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. Sentinel comes out, twins right, split left.
Soren in the backfield with Ryland. Give to Severud. He cuts back. He's still running. Almost a first down, down to the 10.
Nice cut up inside. Second and about 2.
He is just a sophomore as well. Boy, Spartan's got some good looking sophomores here. Still running. Still running. First down.
Yeah, that sophomore class, Coach Sentinels, has got some talent.
And he's just listed at 170, so he's got Couple years of growth on him, in front of him.
First and goal on the 5 for Sentinel.
48 seconds left in the quarter. Soren again, down to the 5. He's in for a touchdown. That is a 5-yard touchdown by Soren Severson. With 39 seconds to go. So now the Spartans jump up 48-27. Peppinger to add the PAT here. And it is good. 49-27.
That guy is efficient.
Definitely is, and we'll be back right after this. Spencer ready to kick off for the Spartans. They've opened up a 49-27. Still a quarter and 37 seconds to go in the game. Nice kick down to the 4-yard line.
Big Sky and the wedge up in the middle.
Hunter Meinzen brings it out for the Eagles.
Nice effort by Hunter.
Takes it to the 32-yard line. 30 seconds left in the third. Well, the Eagles ran a lot of Wildcat in that quarter, Tim. Do you think they'll stay with that, or?
Oh, I'll tell you, I'd come back to it. You know, they really, Sentinel really hasn't shut it down.
They're in shotgun here, looking for a little screen maybe.
To Jana Carroll.
Over the right side, picks up about 7 or 8 yards. It's kind of a different look there.
Yeah.
First time they've run that one tonight.
A little screen look. Second and short, second and about 1. Ball's on the 42-yard line.
Now that'll be the end of the quarter, so 49-27. We will again thank our sponsors here for Prep Game of the Week: Les Schwab Tire, Fast Trip, Conoco, Missoula Bone and Joint. And it's been great, Tim, here so far, and we'll be back with more exciting action for fourth quarter in just a bit. Back for fourth quarter action. Eagles set the throw here, and Andrews got a scramble and throws it into the turf, incomplete. Also want to thank our sponsor, Montana Motor Mall, for their new sponsorship of Prep Game of the Week. MontanaMotorMall.com. Very much appreciate their sponsorship along with our other sponsors. Well, the biggest quarter of the night scoring-wise was the first, where the Spartans had 24, the Eagles 6.
3rd and 1 here. Big play for the Eagles.
Spartans look to blitz big time here. Eagles still get a first down, though. Good surge by the Eagles there, Coach.
Yeah, it was.
Great surge, really.
They need to get the ball in the end zone.
And that was Jet Rebish. Good run by Jet. Well, as we mentioned, next week, Prep Game of the Week, we'll have the Eagles again with CMR. Little Wildcat action here for about a yard gain. CMR always a tough club, and the Eagles, I think, playing a lot better tonight than maybe on their first outing with Billings West. Something to build on.
You know, and I think, you know, they had a lot of holes to fill from the team that graduated last year, and you know, it's going to take some time.
Another Wildcat here off the right side, and he's running free. First down. Oh, big tackle upended, but a first down. Jace DeWalt on the tackle, got low and upended him. Well, Jason not only can catch some nice passes, he can tackle. Good job there.
First and 10 for the Eagles. Ball on the 34.
Oh, long ball, and it's intercepted. Good catch.
Boy, what a pick.
Yeah, really good pick, actually. That was Rylan Ort. Rylan Ort. Nice catch by the quarterback.
Boy.
Playing some defensive back as well. Yeah, Dane Oliver's over there to say, way to go, quarterback.
Boy, it's nice when you've got one of your leaders that can make big plays on both sides of the ball.
That's kind of fun, isn't it, Coach?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Ryland's got to be loving that.
Well, and, you know, I'm sure that's nobody's having more fun doing that than he is.
Yeah, he'll remember that one.
So Sentinel brings it out. First and 10 down on about the 18-yard line. I'm thinking they're going to try to use this clock up.
Inside handoff, and then Ryland keeps it. His own form of Wildcat. 10:30 and counting.
Second at about 5 for Sentinel.
So to Waters. Whoa, watch him go. Thing of beauty here. Yeah, and he cuts it back in and takes the hit. Yeah, and he loves that. Ben Mall kind of delivers a hit, but he was ready for it. Looks like he might have.
He was doing a little celebrating there. He might want to check that. That may get him a flag down the road.
I think he might have got a tweak too to an ankle or something. I think he wanted to come out as well. Looked like he might have been talking to the coaches that he needed to get a break. Shifty, quick, deceptive runner. Inside handoff, gets a couple. Eagles fill quick. Zane Holland on the initial tackle for the Eagles.
Well, that was carried by Darby, or by Donovan South. Good job, Donovan. Man, it's tough to see the numbers on those jerseys.
I think Darby's out of eligibility, Coach. Ryland will keep it, and he can run, as we all know.
Nice ball handling.
Yep. Good job, Ryland. He might have to get a game ball tonight. Oh, him and DeWaters, that is. Although there's a lot of weapons on that offense. And certainly Ryland's one of them.
So Sentinel's on the move offensively. First and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Well, they're going deep. A little corner pattern. Looks like a touchdown. It is. That is a 16-yard touchdown from Ryland Hort into the corner to Jack Collier, I believe.
Nice ball.
8:49 left. 16-yard TD pass to Jack Collier. And the PAT is good.
Boy, their special teams play is, especially on the PAT unit.
Well, the Spartans are for real, no doubt. And we will take a break and be back with more exciting action in our prep game of the week. You can see Dane Oliver, and he's got to be satisfied there on the sideline. His team's up 56-27. We talked about it during the broadcast, all the weapons that he brings to the field offensively and all the good athletes, and certainly Rylan Ort is one of those at quarterback, running and throwing and smart, makes a lot of great decisions.
Picking the ball on defense. Boy, it's nice to have somebody who can play both sides.
Deep kick, it'll be a touchback. And you know what, Tim, you know more than anyone that having a quarterback that makes smart decisions when he runs and hands off and throws is really helpful.
Boy, and you know, they don't turn the ball over. And that is a huge part of the quarterback.
Well, I think it's safe to say the Spartans have playoff potential here in the AA. They go to Great Falls next week, and then a big matchup upcoming. They host Flathead at the University of Montana Stadium in 2 weeks. That's going to be a big game because Flathead is really good as well. Pass over the middle, well done by the Eagles, well caught, first down.
That play.
That's Everett Fred, good catch by Everett. But that game with Spartans and Flathead is one that you'll want to watch because both of those teams are playoff type teams. Then the Spartans have Butte here, or at Butte actually, and then Glacier at Glacier, another good one. So, and then Hellgate will be following that one.
1st and 10 for the Eagles on the 35. Clock's running and about 8:25 to go.
Little counter here by the Eagles. We mentioned the Eagles have CMR next week. Then they have Hellgate, and then Great Falls, and then Billings Senior, followed by Flathead. So they've got some tough games ahead too. Never easy in the AA, is it, Coach?
No, it isn't. Not at all.
I want to give a shout out to Mark Mullendor helping us with schedules and graphics too on the broadcast. Thank you, Mark. Eagles looking to go deep, and they have to just kind of throw it away here as there's good coverage downfield. 3rd down now coming up. Again, thanks to Nick Good, our sideline camera, and Jim Sanders running it up on top. Thank you, guys. Chuck Schmautz helping us to spot tonight. Beautiful, nice for football.
I smell popcorn.
I think Mr. Schmautz made a run to the concession stand.
3rd and 10 for the Eagles on the 35.
Andrew is going to get caught, and the ball came out, but the Eagles got it. Good play by the Spartan defense. I think it was Caden Heydrich on that.
Some big pressure there. We'll bring up a 4th and 20.
Eagles will have to punt here, Coach. We've had a few punts tonight.
Clock running at a little bit over 7 minutes.
Connor Bryson to kick, and he does.
High snap.
Kind of a dead bounce when it hit that time, and the Eagles cover it quick.
Sentinel take over on the 43-yard line.
You'd expect the Spartans to make a lot of changes here on offense with 6:58 to go and a lead of 56-27. So we'll see if Coach Oliver does that.
Well, it's always nice to get lots of kids playing time.
And he does. We'll try to pick up the numbers here of the new players as we can. Inside handoff that time to Soren Sevrud.
Gain of about 3, brings up a 2nd and 7.
Dayton Bay is our quarterback. He's a sophomore, another one that we talked about, sophomore class. So getting some time here. Bay to throw, and he does a quick little pattern to the right side.
Nice ball.
Complete.
Right on the line and on the money.
That is thrown to Parker Stevens. Clock's running with 6 minutes now. Brand Gibson is checked in on the front for the Spartans. Bay hands off, and the Eagles are all over that. I believe that was Donovan South on the carry.
Yep.
4th down. Spartans will probably run it here because, again, no field goal. A little outside of field goal try here. Just run the clock. It's like they're even thinking about taking a delay a game, it looks like. So they may take a delay here and then just punt it, and that is what they're going to do. Four minutes and 53 seconds. Oh, bad snap, and the Eagles are running after that. Somehow they actually get it off, but it's kicked out of bounds. Pretty good job just to kick it away. Brock Field got it out of there.
So the Eagles will take over 1st and 10 on the 41 with 4:45 to go here in the game.
Well, the game was certainly close through the most of the 3rd quarter, but then the Spartans able to score 4 touchdowns in the 3rd and 4th quarter to kind of ice it up.
Pickup of about 8 by Janicaro. Nice effort on that. You can certainly see some Levi in him. You know, the second effort after the first hit.
Wildcat again, and here he goes over the right side, still running. 1st down. Again, the Spartans have a lot of subs in at this point, but good experience for those players. 1st down. It's like the officials taking a timeout here. Spartans again making some switches defensively. Or actually have a timeout. They may want to take some personnel changes here. So we will step aside and be back right after this break. Back to action at Missoula County Stadium. Wildcat formation. Janicaro over the right side. Wrapped up. In on the tackle for the Spartans, Gino Leonard on the tackle. Also an assist by Joseph Halzer.
Who is the, isn't Gino the grandson of the great Gene Leonard, great friend of mine and an amazing football coach.
Yes, of all of ours. And Gene, at Sentinel High School for a long time, head coach there. Inside handoff. Gino, by the way, the player currently on the Spartans, is just a sophomore as well. So we talked about that sophomore class being very strong. He's one of those.
Man, what a crew.
Tyler Allen also in on the tackle on that last play. 3 minutes and 10 seconds now. Eagles in the I formation.
Holy cow, we saw that once earlier. Don't see it much anymore.
Eagles are going to take a timeout. Dan Nile wants to visit here a bit. So we'll stay and talk as we see Dan huddle up with his guys. Dan runs the offensive coordination for the Eagles. Does a good job with the Eagles. He's been coaching for a long time. I'm thinking 20 plus years for the Eagles. Also does track and teaches at Big Sky.
And was up in Arlee before that. Yeah, my earlier part of my career.
I know he was excited because his daughter's enrolled at the University of Montana this year, so I was asking him about that earlier this week when I was visiting with the staff. You know, we mentioned at the Open and throughout the program, both of these coaching staffs do a great job and really should be commended. Little rollout here by Andrew. Throws across the middle, and he was open, but he was overthrown. Boy, he wanted it too. Can't blame him. That was Kenny Flink.
Oh, I like that play.
Yeah, he was
little
open.
Bootleg by the quarterback, play action, and
Andrew would love to have that back. He knew he had him.
Drag the two backside receivers across at different depths, and that was well executed. They come out trips to the right, short side.
Going deep down the inside, he's open. Touchdown.
I think he's got it.
Yep, he does. Great catch.
Nice throw.
Wyatt Shin, that was a 26-yard touchdown to Wyatt. "26-yard TD pass."
With 2:48 left.
Andrew's thrown some really pretty throws tonight. There's another one.
That was a nice ball.
Better snap on this PAT, and the kick is good. So 34-56. Got a lot of points scored this evening. And we will be back with more Prep Game of the Week in just a minute. Back at Missoula County Stadium with 2:48. Bob Hermes with Tim Roscoe and Chuck Schmautz. We've got a big score fest tonight. Onside kick by the Eagles, but the Spartans cover. Good idea by the Eagles there, by the way.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't think they were expecting that.
Yeah, good idea, but the Spartans cover, and they got the ball.
I love that optimism and, you know, another opportunity.
Why not? Absolutely, yep. Why not? Well, you'd think Dane Oliver would run the ball here, but knowing Dane Oliver, you're not sure about that.
You know, they're so efficient on that outside slip screen, swing pass. I'm thinking that that's going to be part of it.
Well, they're going to, looks like the Eagles are going to take a timeout and make some substitutions here at the last minute. Or else maybe get a delay of game and not a timeout. They're calling a delay of game on the offense. So Eagles did make a sub there, but it's a 5-yard penalty on the offense. Little offside or wide side handoff that time. Looked like almost a reverse look.
Trying to get
Soren, that was Soren on the carry. Severud. Did you hear that call, Tim?
I did not. I mean, I couldn't understand.
I think it was a block in the back. So another penalty on the Spartans here. So a couple of miscues. So it'll be first and long. Call it, looks like 25 yards. That's Aaron Bay at quarterback and an inside handoff. They'll get a few of those 25 back. So it'll be second now and about 20. Clock is running. They're letting it run down, which is smart to run the clock here. Inside handoff. Eagles try to strip the ball, but they're able to hang on. Again, that's Soren on the carry.
Third down at about 17 for Sentinel.
Minute 15 again there. Working that clock as best they can. Another inside handoff, and it's a pretty good run that time by Soren. He's going to pick up 6 yards, call it. 50 seconds and counting now. The ball, it'll be 4th and 9. We're bringing the punt team on, it looks like. 38 seconds and counting. They may take a delay of game here just to run the clock out as far as they can. 23 seconds and counting. Good snap. Takes an Eagle bounce to the 40, and it's down there with 9 seconds to go. Eagles will have a chance for a long shot toward the end zone, you'd think. They've been successful at long touchdown throws. They had a 67-yard touchdown early in the first quarter. They also had a 37-yard touchdown in the second quarter, and then a 26-yard touchdown in the fourth quarter.
Boy, Coach, you know, one of the things you got to give to the Big Sky Eagles is that they play every single down of the game hard.
Pro formation here. This is end of the game, it looks like. A little off tackle. Kind of a Gary Eckergren look.
A little crossbuck action.
And that will do it, a 56-34. It's in the history books. A good game in a lot of ways. Tim, your end thoughts on it?
Hey, you know, it's the second game of the season. Both teams did a lot of things well. Not a lot of turnovers, not a lot of penalties, really, for the second game. And I think both teams can take away from this and build on the rest of the season. And they're both going to, you know, get better. And particularly with Big Sky, they've got a lot of young kids that are getting playing time. Sentinel as well, really. So, yeah, I enjoyed the game.
All right, well, thank you, Tim, for doing it. You saw a good shot there of Dane Oliver and Matt Johnson congratulating each other. 2 class coaches, 2 good programs. Again, Bob Hermes thanking Tim Roscoe for a great night. Real good game, real nice prep game of the week. Thanks to Jim Sanders, Nick Good on cameras, Chuck Smouts for helping us upstairs. Thank you for watching, and we're looking forward to next week with Big Sky and CMR. More action with volleyball following that in the 3rd and 4th week of action as well. Thanks for watching Prep Game of the Week.